What's going on, guys? Your boy OldSchoolGamer here, and today I want to be coming at you with my first guide that I've done on this channel, and it's going to be making money through Pking. This has been quite highly requested. I've been starting stream recently, and quite a lot of people asking on stream, how are you making so much money, etc, stuff like that. And this guide's going to be covering, it's around 7 tips. It's going to really help you rake in the cash while PKing. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so tip 1, and this might be the most important tip of all, it's splitting pots. So as you can see, I've got the 1 dose pots on the top there, and then it goes down 2, 3, 4. If you're splitting your pots into 1 dose pots, you're going to be saving so much money per fight. If you think about it, say if you're taking 4 dose pots into each fight, you're, say, a strength pot, so that's 5k a fight. If you're wasting that, if you die in that fight, you're wasting that 4 dose strength pot. However, if you're splitting them, you're making that 1 strength pot last for 4 fights, and that could potentially rake in 4 emblems, which is effectively 200k. So that's my number 1 tip. Always split your pots into 1 doses. It could be a pain in the ass, but you know that little 5-minute ban you get from when you've just dropped a target? You can just walk to Varrock or the Grand Exchange while splitting pots, and just do it while you're waiting for a target. It's a really, really efficient way of PKing. Right, tip number 2 is skimping on gear. The amount of times I'm seeing people bring in C braces, glories, stuff like that, there's just no point. Sometimes I will take a glory out, but that's only if I'm doing a range fight, which I'll tell you later on in the video about that. So you want to be grabbing, yeah, your myth gloves. Definitely, it's worth doing that because you're getting +6 in each attribute, attack bonus, and a combat brace I believe is +7. So you're basically paying 1 or 2k for a C brace effectively. Strength army, just use a strength army. There's no point using a glory, I don't think. It's just another 20k down the pisser if you die. Only 15 to 20 rune arrows. Now I see I've PK'd a lot of people taking like 50 to 100 rune arrows out. If you've got the Ava's Attractor, what is the point, lads? I barely use 3 arrows a fight if I'm using got the Avas on. So yeah, skimp on the arrows. You know, ping cat, yeah, Jesse ping when I thought I'd just use a ping cat, but you can use any really headgear, just like a wizard hat or something. Magic shortbow, pretty cheap. Black DI chaps, climbing boots, giving good strength bonus. Ring of recoil. Monk's robe top can be switched out with a leather body. So yeah, you just want to be skimping on the gear because it's really not worth it just taking this like max gear out because it's just a bigger loss for you. Tip number 3 is only use 1 spec weapon. Now, I do tend to use the Gmaul to DDS, but that's only if I'm feeling a bit confident and, you know, kind of I've been on a good kill streak. But if you're not, just get 1 spec weapon, otherwise, because you're risking jack pile when you take 1 spec weapon out, whether that be the DDS, Darbo, Gmaul, AGS. If you, I'm guessing you're not going to be skulled anyway. But yeah, just only use 1 spec weapon because you're risking jack shit. You never lose it unless you forget to put your prayers on like I do all the time because I'm a nonce. But yeah, just keep it to 1 spec weapon if you're trying to make money. Okay, tip number 4. Use 3 sharks, 3 Karams, and the rest monkfish or tuna potatoes. Just something that heals around 16 health because you don't need a full invent of sharks while PKing. You need 3 Karams for some combo eats, and when you do combo eat, you can eat the sharks with that. That's why I only take 3 sharks, 3 Karams, the rest monks, because I survive on that. And it's say if you're up against a DDS, you'll get 4 specs. Hopefully they're not all that good, and you can combo eat on that. Or say a Gmaul spec, you can tank that with that food, and this is going to save you a huge amount of money as well. Okay, tip number 5, don't sell your loot tabs straight away because what I do is I wait till, in this one, this is from my series, I had 20 emblems, but I wait till I got 10 emblems and I don't sell any of the loot until I get 10 emblems. Then when I sell it all at once, I usually get around a mil per 10 emblems, including the loot that I get along the way. And this way you're actually seeing the progress that you're making, the money you're making. Through PKing, because if you're selling, say, your PK Gmaul, you sell it straight away, that 30k will probably go on some food or something while you're while you're PKing, and you'll see slight progress, but you won't see it as much as selling a big chunk of loot all at the same time. And when I do it, as I said, I usually make about £1 per loot tab, per every 10 emblems, so that's when you're going to start seeing the big profits. Right, tip number 6. If you're fighting against high defense, say Room Pure, Voiders, or you get the occasional DFS Pure, the 75 defense, always use range. Don't bother bringing a Gmaul or a DDS out. Just bring your Rune Sibo, D-bolts, your Diamond bolts as well to lower defense, and you want to max out range gear, so like Glory, Carol Sibo, or MSB. Yeah, just max your range gear up because you will hit. This is a 39 example, and yeah, in this example we have here, I'm fighting a Void with a Carol Sibo, and you just whack him with range. Put that range prayer on. You're going to be hitting hard, like consistent as well, and this is how you beat defense. So this could also rake in a lot of loot because the Rune Fuels usually risk quite a lot, and so do Voiders. And my final tip, if you do get a quick KO, run to the bank all your shit, just everything you invent, maybe take a Ring of Jewel and back out with you, and that's it. Then loot all of the food with this free envent, because you're going to save so much money on food if you get a quick KO and you go and pick up all their food, probably like 20 items of food, and that is going to save you a lot of money. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this guide. If it did help you and you are seeing some progress, please leave a like and comment if you want any other tips or any questions about the video. I'm going to hopefully get some more guides out to do with PKing. So if you did like this guide, please leave a like, because it does take quite a lot of time to make these guides. And I will see you guys in the next video.